So the morning after, woke up with a phone call at about 7 something this morning, letting me know that they were ready to see me as soon as I got up. So we decided to go ahead and get on up. I was expecting a call at like 8 o'clock, so that's good. We're ahead of schedule. That's good. So I grabbed a little dog, and that's part of having a dog on the road. You got to do extra little things that most people don't have to do and don't have to put up with. First things first, I got to get up and I got to make sure she does her potties. That's number one. That's just one thing that you always got to do. And then number two, since we're without a truck essentially right now, I can't always expect for us to be able to go inside and stay somewhere. Luckily, this place is pet friendly. You just have to ask those questions. And places, and they were really nice. I should have filmed it, but I just didn't. I'm still getting into the vlogging thing. And I wasn't expecting to film this morning anyway, but the vibe is so good. Might as well. I really wasn't, but the morning started off really good. They're actually super friendly up front. I mean, they were giving her treats. They were loving on that little dog, so it was really good. They bring in their own pets every now and then. So this is where we are, though, in Columbus. McMahon Truck Center. Anyway, we're just hanging out. Luckily, we're the only one here. It's just the stuff you got to deal with, because you may not be. I mean, the amount of times that I've had Molly and we go to the terminal, if we're at a trucking company, and I go to the terminal, and I, got to have the truck in the shop, and I have to have Molly waiting around other people, and not everybody is pet friendly. Not everybody is dog friendly. The amount of times I've had to wait outside and just waste hours being outside because I can't have Molly inside. Stuff like that. Those are things that you have to deal with sometimes. Luckily, at least so far, we've ended up on the good end of this. It's good people, good vibes, and, there's no one else in here. And it's a pretty comfortable spot. So as long as that continues, we're A-okay. We're just going to hang out here. I'm going to edit a video. I brought in my book bag with some editing stuff. I need this for my computer. And then brought some water. And then I brought my computer and the charger. And I also brought my Wi-Fi box so that I can edit and upload a video. Just in case. You never know. I mean, this could be a couple hours. We could be stuck here in Columbus for days before we even get this truck going or have to get another truck. You never know how these situations are going to go. So, we've done our part. Come here, Pupper. You want to say hi? Yeah. She didn't want to say hi, but she come over. She's a good dog. But I got her on her e-collar, and then I also, when we're going into public places where I need to kind of, if I need to have a chance of keeping her close, her e-collar is her number one thing. That's how I keep her, in order. And this is my part of it. And I can keep control of her pretty darn good, even up to like half a mile away. I can get her to come back. She's trained to come back. And then I get her just a short leash, just in case she does need to stick close to me if it's not a friendly place and I need to make it look really good. I mean, I can get her to heel right next to me and stay right on my side, off leash, just by telling her, Molly, heel, 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 sit, sit, sit. Good. I can do all that, and that looks really good to people. So if it's a place that's not really friendly, I can get away with a lot of stuff because I can kind of make it look pretty good. But she's also a very high energy dog, so there's certain things that I can't help. I can't help, like there. She wasn't supposed to get up. She was supposed to stay sitting. Normally, I would correct that. And, like this morning, I told her to sit. There was a handful of people in the office, and she just couldn't help it. Before I could even correct her, I was in the middle of trying to talk to the assistant up front. She gets out of her sit and goes and gives kisses and loves on one of the people that looked really friendly. I can't always stop that. Usually I'm pretty good though. But we're just going to hang out. Thanks for watching. We'll check in a little while. Come on, say bye to everybody. Hello. Alright, just to check in. We've made this area our home. Luckily, no one's coming in here and bothering us. There's a few other people, I think, waiting, but they've been gracious enough to wait out there, and whether they're dog friendly or not, that's just generally best for everybody, unless you really like dogs. She's a friendly dog, but it's just one of those things you got to think about and deal with, you know, especially when you're on the road with a pet. Luckily, she's a good dog. She's pretty well behaved. She loves to love on everybody a little too much. It was funny. It's funny, right as I was making that clip, I ended that because somebody walked in here, someone new waiting. He was gonna wait in here. She started growling a little bit. She's wagging her tail while she's doing it. She's just protective right now because she's become comfortable with the space, and she's become comfortable laying next to me. So she's a little protective. So luckily he decided otherwise and go wait out. He was gonna wait in here with us, but then he said, "You know what? I'll leave y'all to it," and I'm thankful for that. It's probably better for everybody. It's just one of those things you got to deal with. It's not as simple as when you're not with a pet. It's just extra things you have to deal with. We already went outside. We've already been waiting here a few hours. Just kind of listened to some MLF, watching it, the coverage. And I edited a video and uploaded it already. So the internet is crazy fast. It was a breath of fresh air to be able to upload a video in no time. Like, it took an hour. I've had videos that take all day. That was such a breath of fresh air. It's just another thing you got to deal with being on the road. It's part of the sacrifice. Everything's a little bit more that you have to deal with. Luckily, I enjoy what I do, so it works out. But there's a reason why we deserve to make more money, and a lot of money. We deserve to make all the money. I'm just telling you. Hey, I love what I do, but there's a lot to it. There's a lot of sacrifice. No doubt about it. Even for someone that loves what they do and it fits my lifestyle and the phase that I'm in right now, it's still, we deserve to make the money we make and more. It is what it is. Everybody deserves to make a lot of money. Everybody make that argument, that's cool. We should all be making all the money. But anyway, we're just hanging out. We'll get an update here soon on, I've already gotten a little bit of an update, but I want to talk to the mechanic and see exactly what the issue is. Maybe we'll get out of here today. They're actually working on getting a battery. They don't have them. They're going to see if they can get a battery. And they order them in bulk, so they can't just get a battery, but they're going to try to. So, and then they're going to update the software. Then we ought to be good to go. But I want to talk with the mechanic and see exactly what the whole situation was. So we're just hanging out still. It's the middle of the day. Starting to get a little hungry, but we're going to just try and hang in there. Just been watching MLF, working on some YouTube stuff. Doing a little bit of research, just trying to learn a few extra things for tax things, business things. Little things like that. A little bit of networking this morning I was doing. Was watching somebody's live stream and doing some networking. Other than that, just hanging out. Got an update looking like we might be ready in a few hours. But the only thing that goes through my mind is, are we going to be able to deliver the load? Can't do it today. You know, places have business hours, so not going to be able to make it today. This is the stuff that goes through the trucker's mind. Not going to be able to deliver it tomorrow. Okay, natural thought is tomorrow. Drop the load. Well, today's Friday, so tomorrow's Saturday. A lot of places are not open on the weekend. Some places are. This place doesn't look like they're going to be. I'm going to get confirmation on that here soon, and we will find out. More than likely, we'll end up sitting all weekend. So what goes through my mind as a truck driver is, if that's going to be the case, I want to know as soon as possible so that I can figure out, you know, where I want to spend the weekend. Because do I want to spend the weekend here in Columbus? I'm only like 2.5 hours away from the delivery. I want to maximize my clock. So, you know, I want to get there. That way I can start with a fresh clock on Monday instead of losing 2 to 3 hours by having to drive there in the morning on Monday. or on the delivery day, whatever day that is. So things like that are on my mind. You know, for me, I want to maybe get some good food this weekend. Maybe I want to see something in Columbus. I mean, as a truck driver, folks, we travel, but we do not see new places like travel. Get to experience all kind of foodies and stuff. We see stuff from the interstate, and that's a lot of it. Okay, we don't get a lot of that. I probably won't get to see anything, but I might be able to get some good food. You know, maybe my thing is maybe go to a dog park. Stuff like that. Maybe find a place where I can drop the trailer that's a different location and then park the truck at a dog park or at, some sort of park and hang out for the weekend. Stuff like that is what goes through my mind. I got to plan those things out and think about that. So we'll figure out the logistics and we'll just be hanging out. All right. It is later, 5 o'clock. They didn't get it done as fast. Some things happened. We're still waiting. Hopefully they'll be done in a few hours. Went ahead and ordered some food, got some Uber Eats, because I can't go anywhere. So I got some Chick-fil-A. You know how it goes. I got Chick-fil-A sandwiches with pepper jack cheese, got some fries, and then I got some macaroni and cheese. She's definitely into it. We're going to have to figure out how I can get her fed here in a little while. But she will snack a little bit on what I got. But I'm just working on some stuff. I'm working on getting some QuickBooks together for my business so I can manage my expenses and stuff and really try to make sure that I got everything in order. So, but we're going to eat now and just work on that QuickBooks stuff a little bit more, get my filing and tax things in order because we're starting to make some money now. My last paycheck was very, very nice. Very, very nice. So, we keep it moving. Update y'all in a little bit. She's been napping pretty good. She's been relaxing. But it's going on 9 p.m. Just been hanging out. Got a little warm in here, so I turned on a fan. It's good we got some food in us. And, it's definitely, this is just how trucking is. The main takeaway from this, folks, whether you're a truck driver or not, there's a lot of waiting around at times. And then there's a lot of going 100+%. And there's a lot of things where you get an estimate on a certain amount of time, and then they always tend to take longer. I mean, very rarely do things happen faster than the estimate is. So, that's just how it is. But me as a truck driver, I've always got to be ahead of the curve and get there in the expected time. So, that's what's on my shoulders, and I get it done pretty good. I try to, at least. So, anyway, I've just been hanging out, really. Kind of hanging out, relaxing, but actually getting some work done. Right now I'm listening to Bannon's War Room on Rumble. So if you're not watching this kind of stuff, I say you should check it out. Bannon's War Room there, you see. And I watch it on Rumble. There I have a TV show for it too, but I don't watch cable news. Or I don't watch cable anymore. I haven't watched cable in a long time. And I'm just getting some business stuff done. I got some stuff for my business going on that I'm working on. A lot of it's just working on. I just got QuickBooks for the first time, so doing my own bookkeeping. That's what I've been working on really hard for the last probably 4 hours. I'm way behind on my bookkeeping, keeping up with my expenses and stuff, and really starting to get on schedule with that now. Just been grinding away at that while I kind of listen to some podcast or listen to whatever, I'll probably get to watching some YouTube in a little bit, watch a little Rocket League or something. And that's it. Working on some other stuff with my business. Might need to order some thumbnails because my thumbnails suck. This is a great place to do it. I've done good business there before. It's cheap. Good stuff. I might do that. We'll see. It's kind of hard for me to do that, so I might not. But we'll see. Just kind of stuff I'm working on like that. Just trying to make things better and trying to get caught up on things. Stuff like this QuickBooks stuff, there's no way I can't do this unless I have some time off. I was planning on doing this on my home time, which we're going to be heading home soon for my birthday next week. So, yeah, I'm taking a few days off. I was going to do that during my home time, but luckily we're kind of getting ahead, taking advantage of that now. I've been just working on my phone and on my computer, mostly on my phone to do all that with. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. check in with you in a little bit. I think hopefully we'll be in my truck here in a few hours. I said that a few hours ago. That's just how it goes. But I should be in it tonight. Almost 100% guarantee. What do you think about that? Hello. Can you say hi to them? Can you say hi to them? She's so sweet. She's a sweet, sweet dog. Oh, she's so tired. She's a sweet, sweet dog. Hello. Hello. Just wanted to wrap up the day. I'm in the bed. We just got into the truck. It is 11 o'clock. So, all day. That's just how it goes sometimes. So, we're not going to get the load there this weekend. They're closed. So, you know, that just goes to show you one little issue. $1,400 and a whole day wasted. But that's not it. Not only is it a whole day wasted, but then it makes me to where I have to take the whole weekend off too. So that's 2 loads or 1 big load that I missed out on. You know, and that's just how it works out here. So we'll make the most of it. I was able to get a lot of stuff done today, actually. So that's good. It's not easy to get that kind of stuff done out here when you work so hard and work so much. So I always try to make the most of it. We're going to go to sleep. I'm just watching some YouTube. We have done our work for the day. We're going to get up in the morning and watch some MLF, listen to that, probably do a little bit more work. I'm probably going to do a bunch of stuff this weekend. I've got some options, you know, as a truck driver. You know, I could go stay at a hotel for the weekend. Sometimes I do that, especially if I'm making really good money and I've been working really hard. I'll treat myself with situations like this. I'll go get a hotel and let myself get out of the truck a little bit. I don't know if I want to do that this time. I can go inside their place tomorrow and use their internet to upload. I'm in a big city in Columbus, so there's going to be some good food around here if I want to go get it. I think I'm probably just going to hang out in the truck this weekend, but that's something to think about. I also need to figure out what I'm going to do as far as getting a shower. But that's kind of tough to do because I don't think I'm anywhere near any truck stops. You never know. I mean, who knows, man? You might find me outside of some gym and then begging somebody to let me in there and get a shower. You never know. I don't mind begging sometimes. You never know. Or I could maybe 15 minutes. You know what? When I'm ready for a shower, screw it, man. That's what we'll do. We're here all weekend. I'll probably do that tomorrow. We'll just bobtail on over there and get a shower. Why not? Screw it, man. I usually don't do that kind of thing, but we're going to do it this time because I need to make sure I get my showers. I'm easy to let that slide, and I need to do a better job with that. So that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned a little something, got an insight on what the truck driver's life is like out here on the road. Say bye, little dog. She's ready for sleep. Good night. Good night.